If you haven't read Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins, it is one of the most inspiring books that I've ever read. And I highly recommend you to pick up a copy. There are so many great lessons that can be learned from this book. But today, I want to talk about discipline equals freedom. If you can control your thoughts, then you can control your actions. And if you can control your actions, then you can control your life. But if you lack self-discipline and you have no control over your actions, then you rigonna be a slave to your environment and you rigonna be at the mercy of your circumstances. David Goggins was a 400-pound man with no education, no job, and no hope for the future. He was literally at rock bottom. But through sheer willpower and discipline, he transformed himself into an elite Navy SEAL and ultra-marathon runner. He became one of the most physically and mentally tough people on the planet. And he did it all without any talent or natural ability. It just took sheer willpower and discipline. In the book, he talks about how he would wake up before sunrise and immediately start training. He would train his mind and his body to the point where he could unfeel pain or fatigue. He would push himself beyond his limits every single day. Because he knew that the only way to succeed was to become a master of his own mind and body. One of the main points that he makes in the book is that everyone has the potential to be great. But most people will never reach their potential because they lack discipline. They lack the willpower to push themselves beyond their comfort zone. Most people are not willing to sacrifice their time and their energy to achieve greatness. They would rather just be average. But here's the thing. If you want to be free, then you have to be willing to sacrifice. You have to be willing to give up certain things in order to achieve your goals. Discipline requires sacrifice. It's not easy. But if you want to be in control of your life, then it's worth it. So what's the takeaway from all this? If you want to be free, then start with your mind. Start by controlling your thoughts. Start by being disciplined with your time and your energy. Start by being willing to make sacrifices. Because if you can do those things, then you can be free. You can be free from the shackles of your past. You can be free from the limitations that you've placed on yourself. You can be free to pursue your dreams and your goals without fear or hesitation. So commit to being disciplined. Commit to being in control of your life. And watch what happens when you give it your all.